What's up? Back with another video, and today we're going to be looking at the new iPhone 7 compared to the iPhone 6s and kind of what new features are there. And this is going to be kind of like a decision-making video for you out there. Like, I know a lot of people are trading in their iPhones right now. You can get like 250 to 300 bucks for your trade-in on your iPhone 6 right now. And I was just going to kind of go over the features right here. I made a whole list of all the features of kind of what you're getting in the new iPhone, and just like pretty much what you're going to be paying for. And right off the bat, there's going to be new colors. As you see right here, there's going to be a jet black, a high gloss finish with it like a stainless steel Apple logo on the back, and a which is going to be the new color. Like they've never made this color before, and it's not even represented on any of like the iPods or anything like that. So you got a new color right there. You have a new home button. The new home button on this phone no longer has like a physical like push down function to it. And the main reason I think this is for is like I've noticed this before, like whenever you're getting out of the shower trying to change your like Spotify playlist or whatever, and you press your home button, it can easily get water in it through that. So they've done away with the whole tactical, I guess, home button. So now it's just going to be basically like a haptic feedback, like your 2015 MacBooks are on the on your trackpad. And another thing that they've done is make the new iPhone 7 water and dust resistant. So like that goes back to the home button I was just talking about. They've pretty much done everything that the Samsung guys did to make their phone water resistant. And so I mean that's a huge plus right there. If you like, cause I used to live in South Carolina, I lived down by the river and whatnot, and I was always like the water was part of my life. And so like if that's the case for you, then that may be something you want to look at. You know what I mean? Let's see. We've got the new camera system. This is one of the biggest things on here. This is the I'm gonna go into depth about this. I've written out like a paragraph. The iPhone 7's camera is gonna have like optical image stabilization, and it's the first iPhone model to ever do this. It's gonna, or wait a second, it actually has dual lens or whatever. That's the first dual lens it's gonna be on an iPhone or whatever, and it's gonna have two 12 megapixel cameras. And it's gonna have one wide angle and the other one for like telephoto, like for basically like I guess zooming in on stuff, or either I'm not really sure what telephoto means, but you'll probably do. And let's see, you have the option to choose between 1x, 2x, and the 2x gives you the effect of the telephoto lens or whatever. Is basically what I have written here. This is the optical zoom. You can also use it, you can drag it up to 10 times zoom, which is the software-based zoom. So you can also have like, I know you can do this in external apps, like on your iPhone 6 right now. You can zoom farther and like past 10 times or whatever, but you're gonna be able to zoom up to 10 times or whatever just from the software that's in the camera app. That's pretty cool. And the display improvements are, it's gonna be 25% brighter than the iPhone 6 Plus, which is crazy because I think it's already so bright. Like if you're using it at night or whatever on full brightness, it is like blinding. And the color management and the continuation of 3D touch capabilities are going to still be there. And for audio improvements, basically the speaker in the iPhone 7 Plus for the first time is a stereo, and the one on the top, and one is on the top and the other one is on the bottom. Okay, so this is the thing that basically that I wasn't really sure of myself until I looked at it. And this is basically what it is. It's what I thought was going to happen is your speakers, see on this is the iPhone 6s right here. I thought what they were going to do is just put another speaker over here. Since they're removing the headphone jack on this side, that's another thing I'm going to get to. The headphone jack is gone. You'll probably know that though. I thought they were just going to put a whole other row on this side over here. You know what I mean? So like, I thought they were just going to be playing out of here. But what they've done is they're going to just put another set of speakers on the top part right here. So you're going to get that like full effect. Like if you have your phone propped up sitting here, all your sound's not going to be like blaring into the person next to you wherever you are. You know what I mean? So I think that's really cool right there. They're not going to both be on the bottom. I think that's actually a really nice thing. And they said that the quality of the speakers on this phone are going to be comparable to say like a small Bluetooth speaker or something like that. Just because they're going to have so much more like drivers, and it's going to have twice the amount of speaker space, I guess you could call it, on this phone, on the iPhone 7. And let's see, wireless. They're gonna have the wireless ear pods, which you can get. They're gonna be an extra $160 for the little like magnetic looking wireless ear pods that just pop right in, and they have the little charging base and all that. It's gonna be, as I say, like that's gonna be extra. They're not gonna come with those, but they are gonna come with a just a normal set of earbuds. They are gonna plug straight into the lightning dock at the bottom right here. So that's pretty cool. Like I really don't know what to say, like how I feel about that or whatnot, just because like I already have so many headphones. Like I have the ATH M50X and the Bose or whatnot, and none of those are really gonna work with the phone. Like I mean, of course your wireless headphones are gonna work with it, but like all of my wired headphones that I love, I mean that's not gonna work with it. You know what I mean? So like it's what I'm really like curious to see is that we're gonna see all the big manufacturers like Bose, etc., start making headphones marketed towards Apple products, like specifically, and if there's going to be a big market for that in the future. I don't know. It's something to think about though. And let's see, their new A10 Fusion processor. This is huge. It has 4 cores, and Apple claims this is 40% faster than the A9, and makes the iPhone 7 Plus the fastest smartphone on the market. Apple claims the A10 Fusion gives the iPhone 7 Plus the longest ever battery life for an iPhone, and at least an hour more battery life than the iPhone 6s Plus. So this thing right here, if I can usually go 2 days without charging this thing. I mean, I really don't use my phone too much, but I can usually go 2 days without charging this. And if you can get, they're saying at least an hour more than out of the iPhone 7, that's substantial. That's pretty cool right there. As someone that is recently, like this goes back to what we're trying to decide though. If you already have an iPhone 6s, if you have one that is suiting you, like this is 64 gig right here. If I had like the 16 gig, maybe I'd be about to throw it right now and want to upgrade to the iPhone 7. But this thing's pretty much suiting me for right now, and I really don't see anything substantial out of these 10 heavy hitters that we've gone over right now that really make me like, I gotta trade this in right now and I gotta go out there and get the iPhone 7. The main things that I really like about the iPhone 7, I will say, I like the color. That's cool as shit. I love that, the midnight color right there. I love the fact that the home button is no longer tactile, and you no longer push that down and like risk getting water and shit like in your phone just through the home button. And another thing I really like, honestly, I really like the whole the A10 Fusion processor thing. I think that's like the other biggest thing. It's going to be a lot more snappy if you're someone that is actually like working on your phone. If you're someone that is, say, emailing, shooting videos back and forth to your boss, like literally having to shoot large files and stuff like that, and you are literally like living on your phone, I say go with it. Like, you know what I mean? But for me, it's really not something I'm going to have to jump all over. What I'm going to do, I'm going to wait for the price to go down a little bit, and then I'm going to go and pick one up. But anyways, dudes, that's just been 10 things right there. We've gone over about the iPhone 7 that's going to be different from the iPhone 6 that we currently have right now. I appreciate y'all watching, dudes. If y'all like the video, throw it a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next one.